What's up, you guys? Steve here with your stimulus check update and stimulus package update with some pretty shocking news regarding the package. Now, if you didn't hear, tomorrow President Joe Biden is going to be taking it to the Senate floor to see if he can get bipartisan support from Republicans. And what we're hearing is him and other Democratic leaders are suggesting they believe they can get bipartisan support. However, today we've heard from GOP leaders calling President Joe Biden a liar. That's right, literally saying that he is lying about the infrastructure bills. This is pretty much pushing Democratic agenda, and they will in no way be supporting this bill. So I just wanted to warn you guys that there is going to be a lot unfolding tomorrow. I'll be sure to keep you up to date on everything, but I want to dive into these articles that are just coming out today as we're getting word of Christie calling him an outright liar. We're also seeing other ones coming out from John Thune saying that less than 10% of this bill is actually infrastructure related, and we're going to see if they can get bipartisan support. Now, keep in mind the fact that if they cannot, they still have the ability now from the Senate parliamentarians' official word that they can pass this through budget reconciliation. But what we're hearing is they're trying to get GOP leaders on board as well. So I'm going to dive right in. I'm going to get you caught up on the latest as to what we're hearing as of today, April 11th, 2021, regarding the stimulus check package. So let's go ahead and dive right in. But before we do, if you could do me a quick favor, it'll just take a second. If you like and appreciate these video updates, take a second to smash the like button, leave your comments, and share this video out on social media platforms. Those simple gestures just take a second, and they really help out the channel a lot. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. And if this is your first time here and you're not already part of the viewing community, why don't you come and join what we like to call the Ram Fam by smashing the subscribe button and turning on that notification bell. I'll keep you up to date on stimulus, on employment, Congress, the economy, anything having to do with investing or money. Also, consider following me on Instagram as well at SteveRam3. Consider joining the Patreon group to get exclusive access to me and these articles before they hit YouTube. Get 2 free stocks in the link in the description below. When you download the Webull app, you get 2 free stocks. And always remember that here on YouTube, whenever I respond to your comments, you're always going to see a gray stripe on my name. And if you don't see that, even if it looks like me, it's not me. Because unfortunately right now, YouTube has a problem with scammers coming on here trying to pose as content creators trying to steal your information. Remember, I'll never leave random WhatsApp numbers in the comments, and I'll never ask for your bank account information, okay? I am here to give you information. So with that being said, let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and dive right in and get you the latest on the stimulus checks, the stimulus package, and what you can expect to see unfold tomorrow. Alright, so let's go ahead and dive right in. We're going to start off with Democratic leaders suggesting they can get bipartisan support, and then we're going to be taking a look at the articles that came out today in response to that, GOP leaders saying and calling President Biden a liar. So we're going to get to that in just a second. Let's start off with this one right here. Link in the description below to this article that just came out today that says, Pelosi says the door is open for bipartisan cooperation on infrastructure bill. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi on Sunday encouraged House Republicans to work across the aisle to pass President Biden's sprawling infrastructure package, saying the door is open for bipartisan cooperation. I've been in Congress long enough to remember when bipartisanship was not unusual and that actually building infrastructure has never been a partisan issue. They made it partisan under President Obama by shrinking the bill. Hopefully the need is so obvious now that Republicans will vote for it. We'll see, Pelosi said in an interview with Face the Nation. The door is open, our hand is extended. Let's find out where we can find our common ground. We always have a responsibility to strive for bipartisanship. Pelosi, however, believes public sentiment will drive Republicans to support Mr. Biden's package. So in other words, she believes that the public will cause Republicans to want to get on board. She says the public understands that the worst and most expensive maintenance is no maintenance. And we have to maintain our roads, our bridges, our mass transit. We have to upgrade our water system. We have to build out our broadband for distance learning and telemedicine and the rest of that. So we have a big responsibility. We have a big need to the tune of trillions of dollars. Now, in addition to Speaker Pelosi, we also heard from Pete Buttigieg. Link in the description below to this article that also came out today that says, Buttigieg, Biden wants real progress on infrastructure plan by Memorial Day. And it says Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg on Sunday defended the Biden administration's broad definition of infrastructure in the American Jobs Plan, saying President Joe Biden is still aiming for Republican support for the plan while looking for progress on it by by Memorial Day. And he said, I very much believe that all of these things are infrastructure because infrastructure is the foundation that allows us to go about our lives. Buttigieg said to CNN's Jake Tapper on State of the Union. So Democratic leaders are saying they're feeling confident that they're going to be able to get GOP leaders on board and be able to support this and make this a bipartisan bill. Well, we also heard from GOP leaders who actually said the opposite. Take a look at this. Here's an article that also came out today, and it says Senator John Thune claims only 6% of Biden's bill is actual infrastructure. And it says if they are interested in roads, bridges, highways, and perhaps broadband, then there is a deal to be had there, Thune said, the number 2 Republican in the Senate, telling Fox News Sunday's host Chris Wallace. Infrastructure in the past has always been bipartisan when it's confined to infrastructure, he continued. Thune said that Biden's proposal is a massive expansion of the government. Only about 6% of Biden's proposal actually goes to what American people, I think everyday Americans, would describe as infrastructure. But the GOP disapproval did not stop there today. Take a look at this article that came out today as well, link in the description below, that says Christie claims Biden lying about infrastructure package. And it says Christie on Sunday accused President Biden of lying about his nearly $2 trillion infrastructure package, saying he's calling a dog a cat because it goes way beyond rebuilding roads and bridges to include Democratic priorities like healthcare. You cannot call a $400 billion plan to force unionization in states to say that taking care of increasing Medicaid payments in states is infrastructure, Christie said on ABC this week. Now, language does matter. We learned that in the last 4 years, how you use it and what you say. And I said last week that the president is not telling the truth, and he's not telling the truth about this infrastructure package. He continued, Christie described President Biden's package as the care economy. This is care infrastructure. But anchor George Stephanopoulos and guest Ron Emanuel, the former mayor of Chicago, hit back that Biden's proposals are popular and have widespread support, including from Republicans and independents. So here's what's not popular. Lying is not popular. It's not infrastructure, George, Christie said. Do you really want to use the word lie? Stephanopoulos responded. Let's just be fair, Christie said. If Donald Trump had come out and called a dog a cat, which is what Joe Biden's doing, we would have outrage by the fact that he's lying, said the former governor. But with Joe Biden, somehow it's like, oh well, come on, it's Joe. No. It's not true. Christie said if Biden wants to pursue increased Medicaid payments, he should make the case and see if it gets passed. And we're also seeing articles come out like this one from The Hill, link in the description below, and basically it just says the infrastructure plan of Joe Biden is bad politics that is destined to fail. And so if they're trying to get bipartisan support, it looks like right now, from what we're hearing, the response from GOP leaders is it's not going to happen. Now, once again, just a reminder that they can pass this through the process of reconciliation. We've already heard from the Senate parliamentarian, and it looks like this is going to be the necessary path forward. So we will see what unfolds with this. And like we said, as long as Democrats stay unified, they'll be able to pass through reconciliation, whatever they like in this bill, as long as it's related to taxes or spending. So if they can keep it to that, which could include fourth stimulus checks, reoccurring checks, which we've heard a lot of Democratic leaders are pushing to have included in this bill, it could be passed. And all of this is likely going to be going down tomorrow. So like I said, I'll be sure to keep you guys up to date here on the channel as more information rolls out. And also, we recently heard from Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell in the IMF regarding inflation and interest rates. And from that interview, it sounds like we potentially could be seeing that on the way. If you'd like to get more details on that, be sure to check it out right here, as there's a lot of concern about all this stimulus coming out and inflation in the near future. So I'll keep you up to date as more information rolls out on that. And once again, you guys, if you made it this far and you haven't already, be sure to smash that like button. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, follow me on Instagram at SteveRam3. Hit the subscribe button to stay up to date, and I hope this reaches you well. Hope you have a blessed Sunday evening. Take care. God bless. I'll see you in the next video. This is Steve.